Hi, this is Linda Hewitt. I'm here again to bring you another channeled meditation. I'm coming to you from my studio, the Pathway of Joy studio in Buxton, Maine. And this time around, what I am asking my guides for is a meditation about allowing. And allowing is a lesson that's come to me really strong, really hard on my pathway, and that is because it's sometimes you hear the hard stuff is the easy stuff, or the easy stuff is the hard stuff. And allow, that's one of those words that seems so simple. All you need to do is just allow it to happen, get out of your way or get out of the way and allow it to come through, and boom, there you go. But this is an example of something that seems so easy, what can be hard until you do it for the first time, until you see the success, see what simply allowing can do for you, and to see that you can in fact do it. I'll just tell you briefly my story of how I became familiar with the word allow in a really deep way. I took a course it's called Quantum Spoon Bending, with this amazing man, Gene Eng. I took the course, oh gosh, probably a decade ago, when I was first transitioning into my metaphysical and spiritual path. And I took the class because I wanted to get comfortable with the energy that I was channeling, and to convince myself that it was real. Even though I could see it in my clients, I could see it in all kinds of things in my life. But I came from a science background, and so I just really wanted to see something that was a little more concrete. And so in the class, what we did is we bent forks. And so he took us through a process. The process, and I highly recommend you take the class from Gene if you can track him down. He travels all over the place with his class. But the process is, you first energize the fork. Okay, I can energize. I work with energy. I get that. The next thing is to express the intention. Okay, I understand intentions. And the intention here was just simply bend, bend, bend. And then the next step in the process is to allow it to bend. And I thought, gee, what the heck is that all about? Okay, it's a word. Of course, I'm going to allow it to bend. And then the fourth step is to just bend it. And anyone can bend a fork with kind of brute force, but this is just holding your fingertips on each end and bending it and bending the tines and stuff like that. But all along, I had this negative self-talk going. It's like, I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to be the one who can't. I'm going to be found to be a fraud. I don't know if I can really do this. And so we went through the process, and there's a pretty good sized group of people. And once we went through it, the young woman to my right immediately bent her fork. Mine wasn't bending. And I started to really panic. I continued to hold on to the fork I then just started talking with her about her name. What did it feel like when she bent the fork? And really just shifted my whole mental focus to her versus the things that I could or could not do. And all of a sudden, it occurred to me that the fork felt different. I can't explain it other than it felt different, and boom, I could bend it. And in that moment, I became aware that the word allow is about ceasing to disallow, about getting out of your way, getting that negative talk out of your head. And once I stopped letting the negative talk in my head quiet down, and I focused on something else, then I was ceasing to disallow, and therefore I was allowing. And after that, through the rest of the class, every single fork, every single technique, I bent it immediately first try, because I knew I could, and there was no more of this going on. So my goal, my hope with this meditation is that that our guides will take us to a place, a time, or whatever it is they need to do for us, to help us all to get more comfortable with allowing, with getting out of our own way, getting out of our own heads, releasing that negative self-talk that sometimes causes us to disallow receiving what we desire most. I can't wait to find out where they're going to take us. So, as you know, with my meditations, I don't know if this is going to be a 2-minute meditation or a 20-minute meditation. So just get comfortable. Take a few relaxing breaths in, out, in, out, and one more, in and out. And as you continue to breathe in and out, become aware you're sitting on a beach at the ocean, someplace that has some nice big waves that come in and retreat, in and retreat. And each wave that comes in washes over you as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, it retreats and leaves you just comfortable, soothed. With each wave, each breath, feel yourself becoming more and more in sync with the rhythm of the ocean, the rhythm of the waves. And as we continue to just enjoy this place, start to feel yourself becoming more one with the beach itself. This is not any sort of a frightening thing at all. It is just about maybe feeling your hands, your feet, start to go a little deeper into the sand in a very comfortable way. And it's not so much that you are disappearing into the sand, but it's more that the strength of the sand, the nature, is coming up into you. Continue to feel the waves as you breathe in, out, in, out. Become aware of your infinite power, your infinite connection. And as we're sitting here on the beach, becoming one with the beach, off in the distance on the horizon, way out there on the ocean, we see a ship. But what's really notable about the ship is that it does not seem to be of this day and age. We see 4 masts. We see sails just full of air going up and down each of the masts, propelling the ship forward. And we become aware that as we are sitting here, becoming one with nature, that we're also becoming timeless. Because as that ship goes by, right behind it is another ship. It's the most up-to-date luxury cruise liner you've ever seen. You see families playing on the deck. You hear music. And those 2 ships are there together. You can see that it's 2 periods of time coexisting, and neither one making any mind of the other. Allow yourself to just continue to breathe in and out. And as you continue to sit here, one with nature, observing yourself in a state of timelessness, what starts to come up into your consciousness is a building that you've been desiring to build, or something that you've been trying to create for a long, long time. And what you're seeing in your mind's eye as you reflect on all of the time you've spent trying to accomplish this, trying to manifest this creation, what has been coming up through your head, through your mind, through your consciousness, has been all of the barriers. Perhaps it's about money and financing, and you're seeing your bank account with a really low balance. Perhaps it's been about your physical energy, and you've been seeing yourself tired, just really exhausted. One barrier after another. And as you bring to mind this thing that you really desire to bring into your life, all that has been coming up for you is just all of these blocks, these barriers, these things that are disallowing the creation, the manifestation of this heart's desire into your life. So let's take these barriers one at a time. Let's take the finance. And so see your bank account. See it start to dissolve. Not because it's about your financial abundance going away, but because it is an unimportant marker. It's in the way, it's a barrier, it's a block. And as you let that go away, allow yourself to notice that the waves are getting stronger. Perhaps they're changing color, taking on a golden hue. And you come to realize that you have the financial abundance you need. It will show up for you exactly as the time you need. And what you start to notice is that part of the view of this building or this creation that you desire to bring in your life into your life is no longer obscured by the bank account. It's actually being lit up by the golden light of these amazing waves that are getting stronger. And now let's bring to mind the next barrier. And again, perhaps it's your energy. And as you attempt to look at this that you desire to bring into your life, you're looking through a view of yourself that is just tired, haggard, perhaps just sitting, resting, perhaps even sobbing with exhaustion. But then once again, bring your consciousness back as you're sitting here, becoming one with nature and awareness of being timeless. Allow the view of yourself to go back in time when you were a young child, so energetic, boundless energy. And we allow this view to come into play. And that's replacing any view, any current perception you have of yourself of being tired. And see this energetic you beginning to play in the waves, especially those new beautiful golden waves. And as you do, as you observe this, notice that this youthful, energetic version of you is starting to create, is starting to adorn what it is that you had wanted to create, what you had wanted to bring into your life. And it's making it even better, better than you could have imagined. And then come to realize that all that is separating you from this youthful and image of yourself is time. And since you are timeless, there is no separation. And in your physical body, here and now, start to feel the energy building. Feel that youthful, energetic version of yourself. Be yourself. Perhaps another barrier now comes into view. Allow yourself to see this barrier. We'll represent it as just a wall. You can paint whatever image you want on the wall. Whatever has been disallowing you to bring this into your life. As you bring this into your awareness, I want you to continue to breathe in and out. But as you're breathing in, you're breathing in all of the empowerment that we've brought with the golden wave and your youthful energy. And as we breathe out, we're breathing out the energy of love and compassion and letting that fill the space all around us. And breathe out empowerment and let that fill the space all around us. Breathe in, breathe out safety, courage, and let that fill the space all around us. And as all of these beautiful high vibration energies go, breathe in, breathe out synchronicity. We're continuing to build all around us and making the space around us bigger, stronger. And in your mind's eye, see that this energy, this high vibration energy that reflects your abilities, your timelessness, your strength, is starting to push that other barrier out, out, out. And in your mind's eye, see that it eventually falls over and disappears. And now we have a clear view. We have a clear view of that which we have desired to bring into our life. And there's nothing in the way now. All there is allowing. It's in our energy field. And continue to breathe out and in, out as the waves retreat, in as the waves wash over you. And as each wave comes in, notice that it is bringing this object of your desire closer to you, and it's depositing it closer and closer to you. Now that you are free of any obstructions, free of any barriers. And one final big wave comes and deposits this object of your desire right in front of you, or around you, or on your lap, wherever it belongs. And see and feel yourself being in one space, coexisting here and now with the object of your desire. Feel the qualities of it. Feel its strength or its softness. Feel its rigidity or its fluidity. Whatever it is that you desire, just feel that, experience that, feel yourself connecting with it. Allow yourself to perhaps stand up from where you've been seated, one with nature, and notice the amount of support you feel all around you as you stand up. You're complete, you are whole. This connection with all that is, it's just part of you now. Allow yourself to move freely and examine more fully that which you've brought into your life and the wonder of having it here. And now that you've been able to bring this into your life, allow yourself to gaze back out on the water one more time and see yet another object of your desire out there, floating in the waves, whatever it may be. And as you look at that, notice that your view is unobscured. There's nothing in the way of that, because you know that you have the ability to allow it to come into your life. So breathe out, breathe in. With each breath in, feel it coming closer and closer until it is deposited at your feet by a magnificent, loving wave. And now allow yourself to just start to slowly bring your awareness back to the room, wherever it is that you are right now. Do not fully ground at this time, though. Just start to let your eyes open up. Start to look around you. See what you see. Feel what you feel. Feel the space, feel the expansion around you. Feel that you have a greater awareness of your existence going well beyond the borders of your skin. Feel that expansion. And as you do, realize that it is infinite. And because it is infinite, whatever it is that you desire is encompassed within it. And all you need to do is allow it to come into your consciousness, to come closer to you. And take another couple of deep breaths in, out, in, out. One more in and out. Now offer yourself a little bit of grounding. Offer yourself a little bit of gratitude. And I'm sharing my gratitude with you. I appreciate you taking your time to come on this journey with me. And I hope you'll check out some of the other meditations as well. The one I did, I think a month or so ago on worthiness is a really nice companion to this one. It can really help you to release some of those barriers to allowing. So thank you. If you enjoyed this, please tell a friend, and I will see you back here next time. Have a great day.